If you guys know me by now, you all know I'm a big fan of superheroes. The reason for that is because superheroes never give up on us. They stand for what's right and they have courage when times are tough. My all-time favorite superhero is Superman, who is the leader of DC Comics' Justice League. He's stronger than steel, faster than a bullet, and stands for truth and justice. Not completely me, but I just want to fly. Speaking of the Justice League, I have 8 groomsmen who I've known for years as my colleagues, my confidants, and my best friends. I consider them all super and part of my very own real-life Justice League. Casey, you are my best man and my best friend. You are loyal, inventive, and super intelligent. I've always known you to have a wealth of knowledge and could always figure things out no matter what position or mischief we got into. For that, I give you Batman's badge, who is Superman's best friend and one of the founders of this team. Scotty, you're also my best man and my best friend. I've known you since we were in diapers, and you've always been there for me by my side. You have such an imagination, and sometimes I wonder what goes on in your head. You see the impossible and recreate your vision into physical form in everything that you do. For that, I give you Green Lantern's badge. Alex, you've always been the youngest, and the different one from the group, but I've always seen so much of myself in you. You have so many hidden talents and powers that you're always so humble and don't care to show off. You're always so quiet and serious, but you're the most level-headed out of all of us. For that, I give you Martian Manhunter's badge. Christina, you're one of my closest grooms. There's a saying, for every strong man, there's a strong woman right behind them. I'm sure you know the obvious choice for you already, but you have been one of my best friends for many years now. Someone I've been able to talk to when I needed to. You're a super mom, a hard worker, a student, and on top of that, my best friend. For that, I give you Wonder Woman's badge. Joseph, you have been there for me when I've been down and out. You have been the most loyal of friends and are always there to give me that extra push when I have nothing left. Most of all, you're always a good sport. No matter what we throw at you or do to you, you keep your head up and stay positive. You are in fact the most arrogant out of the group, but for that, and your loyalty and idealistic attitude, I give you Robin's badge. Kim C, you are one of those friends that have always amazed me. You surprise me with what you're down to do. I'm still dumbfounded by what you're willing to do for coffee, hiding up in the ceiling for hide and seek with the kids, and this one especially, floating on water without getting wet. For that, I give you Aquaman's badge. Rick, you are my brother from another mother. We have been through so much, but you've always been able to make me laugh. You view at life as so lighthearted, and you're determined to stick with what you believe in once you make that decision. You may not be a rich playboy now, but because you're a comedic expressions, I give you Green Arrow's badge. Jung, you were there for me when I was in Oklahoma, and you're still there for me now that I'm here in Arizona. You're the most traveled of all my grooms, and it seems like you're in 2 places at once. You came from a long way from not making it up Camelback Mountain to conquering it a few months later. You're determined and driven, and for that I give you Flash's badge.
One of the most beautiful qualities of a true friendship is to understand and to be understood. That's how I feel about the girls in my bridal party and what they mean to me. My relationship with each girl is very important, and they all know I'm a huge Disney princess fan, and all the princesses are wonderful in their own ways, such as beauty, intelligence, and goodwill. Having my best friends involved in the wedding planning for 2 years, I want to describe each girl what Disney princess I think they are. My dearest Ashley, you remind me of Princess Belle. Belle is intelligent, honest, loving, and loves to read. Many people that are close to her may hurt her, but she never gives up on them. She is unique, beautiful, and honest. March of 1990, when you came home with Mom and Dad, I wasn't too fond of you, but little did I know at the time you would become my best friend for life. You were there whenever I needed you. Emotionally, you stood by my side when the world was against me, and you are a true sister for telling me whenever I am wrong. When we were younger, you were my partner in crime and my model. I cut your hair. One thing I do know is I love you, and I'm blessed to have you as my sister. Okay, my dearest Taylor, you are not much of a princess, but your action and personality reminds me of one famous Disney character, and that is Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell is a fairy who is small, slender, hand-sized, and fair-skinned. She is feisty and hot-tempered, but also quite cute and beautiful. Of course, she is the best tinker in Pixie Hollow, and very helpful. Your personality in action is just like Tinkerbell. In 2002, when I met you in 7th grade, you were spunky and always happy. Taylor, you're not only my best friend, I see you as my sister, because you can eat Cambodian food and willing to try anything new. Without you, this wedding would have been empty and dull. I'm fortunate to have you in my life. I love you, Taylor. Over here. Colette, you are definitely Rapunzel, because when I met you in 2007, you were the spirited, smart, kind, and playful girl. However, you are not afraid to stand up for yourself or others when the situation calls for bravery. At that time, you definitely started your adventure. You explored and did many fun things outside of your home. You always gave great advices on life and of course about boys. Now your adventure led you to marry your very own Prince Charming, and now you have 2 beautiful children. Today, you give me great advices about marriage, children, how to be a wife, and a great mother. Colleen, you are for sure Cinderella, because Cinderella is a headstrong, independent young woman who is truly beautiful because she doesn't let her anger and sorrow get the better of her. She is kind to most and is no way naive or childish. She is extremely mature and has shown that she can overcome her obstacles without any aid of magic. I met Colleen at work in 2006. You may think she is just a sweet Asian girl behind the counter, but behind those eyes, there is more to her than just what meets the eye. Colleen, you are the overprotective sister that doesn't take any silliness from anyone. No matter what situation you are in, you're always happy and positive. Diana, you are Princess Jasmine, because she is kind and caring and clever and intelligent. She shows a love for adventure and always helps those who are close to her. Diana, when I met you a few years ago, you are always on the go, 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 which leads me to my story about you. 3 years ago, when you were 9 months pregnant with Evan, I got to work with you many times as a server. It was always busy at work and you were always on the run. I told you to slow down and I'll help you. You always said, it's okay. And I would be like, you need to stop. I don't want to deliver your baby in the back kitchen. And you would look at me and say, and laugh, it's fine. Diana, I truly adore you and thank you for letting me be part of your little family that you have today. Kara, you look and definitely are my Snow White, because she is the sweetest and gentlest of all Disney princesses. She is kind, but she is a dreamer and often a romantic. Her kindness and generosity can often blind her judgment, and she's quick to break rules if it means to help someone in trouble. Kara, you are always there to clean my messiest situations. You go out of your way to fix anything. When I met you in 2007, in 7th grade, junior high, I know you went through a lot of sadness in your life, but you stayed strong and kept a very positive attitude. You are a great listener and one true friend. I'm lucky that all those years I got to keep you close as a friend. Nina, you are Ariel. She is a kind-hearted, ready to explore, and always open to try something new. She is very helpful and is kind to all. Ariel was determined to explore the human world and try something new. I met you in high school in 2007. You came from Taiwan and started high school, but you managed to fit in quite nicely. We had a lot of funny moments in Asian awareness and in Chinese class. In college, you became my tutor, and now, today, you are my bridesmaid. Stephanie, you are Aurora, a sweet, playful, and strong-willed person. You are just like Aurora because you always do exactly what needs to be done, even when the task is difficult, just like Aurora. Aurora wasn't too happy when she found out she was a princess, but she knew it was her duty to save her kingdom by leaving her cottage in the woods. You and I became best friends in 4th grade. We were on the same basketball team, orchestra, and now you are in my wedding. I'm very lucky to have met you in elementary school.